All right, Dominic. I mean, not the result you're looking for, but you only gave up one hit, got 3 strikeouts. Just how do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I pitched well enough to give the guys a chance. Unfortunately, just we weren't able to pull through. So that's all I got.
What do you think about the weekend in general? It's the 3rd sweep of the season for you guys.
Yeah, I think it's definitely frustrating because I think there were a lot of moments in those games where we had shots to get it done. Unfortunately, we just didn't deliver, and kind of that's been a theme over the season so far, and especially Big 12 play. We just haven't been able to break through yet. So yeah, definitely just frustrating.
Any good takeaways from the weekend?
I mean, I think we keep putting ourselves in positions to win ball games. So I mean, you look at a team that's playing really well over the course of the whole season, and we're in striking distance in all 3 of those games. So I mean, that's definitely a positive. But at the end of the day, if you don't win the game, it doesn't really matter how close you are. You got to get it done. So.
Yeah, Diama's really helping your cause out there, going 4 for 5, even robbed that home run out there in center field. Do you remember the last time when you had a player rob a home run for you like that?
No, I don't. I don't think I've seen it since I've been here. So, yeah, it's the first time I've seen it in a long time.
Just what's it like, having a guy out in center field there like Diama is, and then same in the batter's box there?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. He brings a ton of intensity and focus, and then really competes every time he gets in the box. And he's also there were a lot of plus plays in the outfield this weekend that definitely saved some runs and kept us in the game. So I think, overall, I know we had a rough weekend as a team, but I felt like he really fought to keep us in every game.
You talk about just being in striking distance, and Coach was kind of telling us about how it's just missing some sort of intensity. How do you, as a captain, intensify your guys in the dugout?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna bring all I got and hope to just bring as many guys along with me. And I think we play with a lot of intensity. It's just it's sustained over really the course of the whole game. And I think at times it's really hard to do, especially over the course of a whole weekend. But it's what's required to win this league and win against really, really good teams. So I think hopefully this whole freaking thing is just a big learning lesson, and we get it going. But unfortunately, it's just been tough at times so far.
I asked Coach earlier, about your development over your past couple of appearances. Just what was it like, after the last few appearances, to get a productive outing like this one today from your individual standpoint?
Yeah, I think I've definitely had some productive outings. It's just the consistency and the same stuff, and so I don't think it's been. I think pitching itself is it's not a straight line, and it's not. The hardest part is the consistency of it, and so I think kind of doing what I do and not focusing on everything else going on around me. But I think we're definitely moving in the right direction. It's just when can we get it done, and it needs to be done soon. So.
What's been like seeing these new weekend starters getting the opportunity? Matt Salser making the second weekend start today.
Yeah, I think they've done. I know Russell had a rough first inning, but I think they've really done a good job getting us into games. In getting us some zeros early in games to then get to the bullpen. And I know, this weekend, other than Russell's the 5 we gave up, I think they all had productive starts. And just like last weekend too, they've been on it. So I've been impressed with them so far, and especially coming into the weekend rotation with all 3. No really experience on a weekend, but especially in the Big 12, it's been good to see.
What does this team need to do to capitalize on the opportunities that you give yourselves this season?
I think we just got to keep fighting, and I feel like the fight's there. It's just when is it going to boil over? So just keep fighting and keep really just sustain the intensity that we're going to need to. And at the end of the day, just go down knowing that we're giving all we got, and we're fighting with all we got. So.
You're at UNF on Tuesday. They got you in Jacksonville. Just what's the thoughts on the team going into getting a rematch against them?
Just beat them in every single facet. I think we're playing good enough. It's just whether it happens, and we need to make it happen.
There was a moment earlier in the game when Sundin hit a pop-up, and the dugout was kind of speaking some words to the infielders. Do you remember that moment?
Not really. If I'm in the game, I'm not really paying attention to all that. So I don't have really anything to say on that. I didn't see what kind of happened. I was focusing between innings to get back out there and do my job.
Yeah, that would be another question for you. Like, what's the mentality before every game? You know, if you're coming in for relief, you might not know when you're coming in. So how do you stay mentally prepared?
Yeah, I mean, luckily, I've had some experience doing this. I've been in the bullpen now for 4 years, so just the routine is a huge part of it. And I mean, every time I'm available to go in the game, the routine's the exact same. And the preparedness, kind of not knowing when you're going in, you just have to stay loose in the pen. And then when kind of you see something start to happen where you feel like you might go in the game, start to focus and get ready to go.
Do you have any like pre-game like rituals or anything?
No, just a normal routine, just that I try and stay consistent with, because your routine, that's the biggest thing I think, is being the same every day when you're ready to go to produce consistent results.
That's good.
That's all I like down.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.